What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and recently we've gotten a lot of leaks regarding Fortnite Festival, including not only the whole entire interview we already talked about previously on this channel, but also potentially 3 or maybe just 1 new game mode coming to Fortnite Festival in the very near future. And this is a game mode that really takes the current playability of Fortnite Festival and really twists and turns it in a way that no one really was expecting, but I feel a lot of people are anticipating coming to the game, and that is a music battle / arena or duel mode. This is because in the playlist files and everything else that was added when the mode got added to the game, you know, the main stage and the jam stage, people over on Twitter such as BStefan Creative found playlist IDs that weren't being used anywhere else as of yet, except for like 1 or 2 files here and there that mentioned a duel, an arena, and a music battle for the Fortnite Festival mode. Now, after I saw this, I did a little bit of my own research and I posted all that stuff over on Twitter for you guys to view if you want. And even though there's a lot of vague stuff going on, we don't really know exactly how this mode's going to work or anything like that, when it'll be released, if it's scrapped or anything. Something I noticed is that there are like a few files here and there that actually mention music battles, and it apparently works in the system where you would be going up against another player. So you and another player actually get to pick songs, you know, 2 per person, and you'd be able to make your own little song playlist, and then you would actually be competing against another person to try getting a higher score. Think of it like a score attack mode. The person with the higher score ends up dealing damage to the other person depending on how high of a score they got compared to the enemy, and then I assume that you'll be able to choose which difficulty you want to play at compared to the other person. Maybe there'll be a vote system, maybe like a song banning system. We don't really know. A lot of that is mainly just speculation based on stuff we've seen from other games, but it is interesting to see how they have a music battle mode being worked on where you'll be able to actually go against another player instead of playing with players as if they were a part of your actual in-game band. Now, whenever I think about a score attack mode, I think of it very similar to stuff like GeoGuess or tournaments. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos, but it's where like one person and another person actually get the same random location on a map and they have to try getting as close to the location as possible. The person with the higher score actually deals damage to the other player depending on how low the other person scored. So if one person got 300 points but the other person got 200, that would be 100 points of damage towards the 200 point person because you would subtract both the scores together or whatever else. You know, that is a little bit of like a very rough cut thing I was thinking of, and I know not too many people probably are in that genre of understanding that type of stuff, so you know, hopefully the point value thing made sense, but I thought I'd bring it up because that is one of the ways I could see this music battle thing actually working, and seeing how they have 3 different mode names being duel, arena, and music battle, I wouldn't be surprised if something like duel was not really focused on, you know, actually trying to get a higher score or something, but maybe just trying to do better or get an FC or whatever else against another person, trying to compete and compare your scores to one another without actually having a damage effect actually put on you. Well, music battles is the one that is linked to that whole entire damage effect that we already talked about in this video, and then I could think of arena mode potentially even being Fortnite Festival's competitive scene. We do know that in the future they're going to be opening up Fortnite Festival to UEFN, allowing people to use their jam tracks and stuff for their own creations, but it would be interesting to see if every part of Fortnite, you know, like Lego Fortnite, I know that's a joke that probably won't ever happen, but Rocket Racing, Fortnite Battle Royale, and even Fortnite Festival, imagine if they all had their own arena modes in some way. Lego Fortnite is probably the one that would never happen, but I could see it actually happening with stuff like Fortnite Festival, considering we already have a leaderboard system in the game, and we have seen real-life Rock Band and Guitar Hero tournaments before, so it wouldn't surprise me if Epic Games tried capitalizing on that and actually turned it into more and more of an official thing in the Fortnite ecosystem. Overall, though, even though this mode has been worked on for a while, and generally the entirety of Fortnite Festival has been worked on for a while, you know, a year or 2 now, it is something that you shouldn't really be expecting to release anytime soon, because right now the main focus is getting a song playlist actually made out there, so that we have enough songs that another mode, like a duel mode or a music battle or an arena mode and all that type of stuff, would actually make sense to work. So instead of, you know, going in and playing Buddy Holly over and over and over and over again, you would actually have a huge variety of songs to actually pick from, including Juice WRLD, which is still set to come to Fortnite Festival in the near future, so we kind of just gotta wait for Epic Games to get back from break, and we gotta wait until we start seeing more and more of a song like library being built up, so that this music mode, this whole entire dual battle mode, can actually be put into the game in a way where you're actually going to have a lot of replayability, and you won't just be playing the same 4 or 5 songs over and over and over again. But until next time, I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this brand new Fortnite Festival mode that is being worked on? Do you think it's going to get scrapped, or do you think it's going to be released released, and how do you hope it actually works, slash what type of variants do you want to exist for this mode in terms of how scoring works or how points actually work or whatever else. I do think it's going to be interesting to figure out if you'll be able to actually pick if you want to do drums, vocals, whatever else, and the other person will be able to pick as well, or if it's going to be something where you have to actually lock in a specific thing and both players are actually using the exact same instruments or something like that, because there are some songs where you can just go ahead and use a certain instrument and it makes it a lot easier compared to some of the other instruments in the game that would actually have a lot harder of tracks. So it's going to be interesting to see how scoring and all that type of stuff works. But until next time, hope you champs and chambettes enjoyed today's YouTube video. We're going to end it off with a few eliminations right here in the bot lobby, and until next time, I'll catch you guys a little bit later. Peace out.